a cup of Gary.
Yeah. All right, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, you're coming through with a brand new edition of the most entertaining lunch hour show because we love you this much.
Hey.
Yes, welcome to the most fun part of the day as we have a fresh out the oven package for you. So it's time to chill and let go of your worries. And we thank you for choosing to join us for Takeoff.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, believe me, this is the right place to be at this hour. The energy is right. The smile is infectious. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join right into the excitement as you can also watch the show live via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv. And yeah, that's all.
No, if you're going to put that's all, that is, you'll just call 2 W's. And then you now say that's all, because that was what that man did.
That's all.
You get, so that was what caused the problem. Gone.
Okay, so it's time to introduce ourselves. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you know the vibes. Freshest boy on the block, finest boy on the block. You know, blessed amongst women today.
No, you cannot be doing that. You cannot be doing that.
Father's son.
You know what's
Who is
happening.
this guy?
Anyway, guys, Honey Pot and J-Paul have made off. She's not had in
No,
the makeup room.
Oh, God.
So my name is Catherine.
Wow.
Y'all know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness, Queen Cat, her royal hotness, Kit Kat, the pressing, not the chocolate, baby.
What were you on?
Kate of the Kate cruise, baby. And now let me give the floor to Honey Pot.
Go away already. Because, see, I did not make up with J-Paul. J-Paul came to the makeup room and was kissing me. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Remember
There
what you
were
said
witness,
yesterday?
so there were high witness there. Oh.
Me, that you came, that I was not
J-Paul,
opening
she and
my
her
mouth.
other boyfriend, they are doing a code today, see. They did not tell you color code. They have slide you.
I'm
Anyway.
neutral, that's why I went white.
Yeah, introduce yourself.
I don't care about you. Anyway, and you, mind your business.
Hey, Paul, introduce yourself. If you don't introduce yourself, let me introduce her. Hey, camera, go to her. Her name is Honey Shmoney, Honey Rabba, the Rabba of Lagos. Honey Flames, the baddest in the game. Honey
No, you
Green,
cannot do
Honey
well.
Sweet,
No.
Honey Sugar, Honey Honey.
No, sugar is not there. Sugar is not, because honey is natural.
Oh yeah, Queen Honey.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, you can run with anyone, but don't put sugar. Sugar causes diabetes and...
But you gave me sugar.
Ah,
Hey, hold it. All right, get ready for an exciting show because on today's edition, we'll be bringing you up to speed on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment. After that, we'll be switching to celebrity mode on Celebrity Birthday Shout-Outs. Yes, and we will then take a trip down the entertainment memory lane by hitting the rewind button.
Yep, the entertainment doesn't stop there as it continues with J-Paul, Mr. Flames, keeping us entertained with all the funny posts from the world of social media only on Social View.
Right, the second half of the show will start with the Trade Off segment, during which one of us will discuss what is bothering him or her, and after that we'll bring you up to speed with the news recap.
Next up will be Where Are They Now segments to find out what some of our past celebrities are up to these days. While on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about throwback fun games. Righty, so let the show begin. The show is ever true. To make my relationship work. And I'm like, are you suffering?
No, it's you we should be asking. Are you suffering? Because you guys are...
Are you suffering, J-Paul?
You should be happy that I'm reading about that.
Wow.
You know.
And I caught Kati reading another one. How to get to work every day without spending a dime.
Wow.
Because of the fuel issue in the...
People are trekking.
I actually shared some tips with Honey Pot.
People are trekking. I saw Computer Village today.
Ah.
People are trekking.
Oh, now only Computer Village, you see.
Some videos.
Everywhere there are passengers at bus stops. The road is free. There are no vehicles. There are no cars. So right now, a lot of people are carpooling.
We hope that
That's
this
the way forward.
situation sorts out itself as soon as possible.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully.
Get back on track.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, let's just dive straight into the entertainment news. And we're starting with this one. AY speaks on failed attempts to reconcile with Basketmouth. Just when we thought we were done with the animosity in the Nigerian comedy industry, Ayodeji Makun, popularly known as AY, has said that he's done making efforts towards reconciling with his colleagues Basketmouth and Julius Hagu, who he has had long-standing issues with. The comedian, who has had a 17-year-old feud with Basketmouth, claimed it started over an unpaid 30,000 naira debt owed to him by Basketmouth. On his part, Basketmouth refuted the claim, stating that they were never friends and that, contrary to AY's claim that he was not permitted to attend his wedding, he never invited AY. On the other hand, Julius Agu, during an interview, accused AY of organizing a comedy show on a date when many people are aware he has his own show, which showed he was sabotaging him. Let's have a recap of all those interviews. Stated in a new interview with Teju Babyface that he has tried in vain to reconcile with the duo, and at this point, he will be content if he dies without reconciling with them. Watch him speak.
So listen to the three of them. I think when it comes to...
Are there three people involved in this issue?
Okay, so AY and Basketmouth, then Julius Agu.
Yeah,
He
on
does-
the other side,
Mentioned his grievances too. But I will start with AY and Basketmouth. I think both of them, if you look at it, both of them are correct. So if one person is a friendship person and he has tried and he says that, you know what, at this point, I'm just going to calm down. If he goes to his grave without, you know, reconciling with them, it's okay with him. And if Basketmouth says, this person is not my friend, is not my enemy, we just did. There are people who actually attach meanings to all these words. Some people don't use the word friendship loosely. They just say that you have to really, really be my friend for me to call you my friend. So there are people who just use the term acquaintances. You know, that person is just an acquaintance. You know, they use that for people who they're not close to. And it does not really mean that because you are in the same industry that you're friends. Sometimes people just get the work done and they're back to their different homes. So if they're saying that this is it, I mean, let it be, if that is how they want it. And Julius Agu mentioning that, well, if he feels that he was offended by, you know, always putting a particular, you know, putting a show on a particular date and another person puts his own show there and he calls him. Because, you know, I would say that if it is not for familiarity and friendship, I mean, or maybe the way you see the bond that you have with someone, people don't really care these days. You'll find somebody, you're selling accessories and another person in the same space that you are, beside you, says, I think this business is booming on, and start selling the same thing. And I think we even talked about this a while ago on the show, or it was recently that we talked about this on the show, how Nigerians are just into, oh, if you're doing something now, I do it. But now, AY2 has his own explanation for that particular show. So, yeah, I think these are adults, and I think nobody should even try to take any sides. Let them be, if that is how they want to live their life.
So, I feel like, so first of all, I don't see Julius's respect to the legend, but his matter not really concern this matter. Your matter they different. We are talking about Basketmouth and AY. Maybe it's needed because in the music industry we had Wizkid and Davido and all that, you know, drama that happened. So maybe there's need for drama in the industry.
Because we didn't even used to see the drama.
Oh, we never even thought there was anything. Yes.
But at the end of the day, if one person says, you know what, we're not friends, we're just acquaintances, we just know each other, we're not anything else. It doesn't make AY a weak man to say, okay, you know what, let me try.
No.
Also doesn't make him a weak man to say, you know what, I'm done with this too. Because we actually talked about this on Daily Top 5 a few days ago. How to keep your friend.
Oh, no wonder you are reading how to make your relationship work. So it's not with me. It's
J. Paul shot himself in the leg. It's a goal.
So, I mean, we talked about it. And if someone is not reciprocating the amount of love that you want from that person or whatever, it's okay. Move on. If the guy, see, old age knows how to do a number on people. You know, when people get to old age is when they want to become more religious, they want to forgive all their atrocities, they want to become, you know, closer to God because they feel like they are closer to the grave. It's fine. if at that time they feel like they want to trash their problems before they say goodbye.
What if they don't see problems?
It's okay.
Well,
it's fine. It will not change the price of fuel. It will not do anything.
From 6, 7,
so the
It will
thing,
not.
so the thing with some people is where you see a problem, they see nothing. And then what is a big deal to you is something very little to them. But what is now very little to you can be something very big to them, and they can blow it out of proportion. At the end of the day, over the past couple of years, there has been this unspoken thing where you say, oh, nah, AY guy be that. Nah, Basketmouth guy be that. And nobody ever said anything. Nobody ever told us what was going on. But it was obvious that, oh, these two guys are not close friends.
It's fine.
It wasn't until the 30,000 hour interview, people now start saying, oh, so this is what it is. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everyone has chosen their path, and they've decided what they want, and we wish them the best.
You cannot be friends with somebody.
Yep.
Right? At the same time, you can still see each other, and you have
Hi.
respect. You guys can still work on the same
Did you
set
hear what
together.
Basketmouth said? But we just...
See, they can still find themselves on the same set, and they will still work together.
Of course,
but
and move
after
on.
that, it's good. It
Are
happens a lot of time in the
are you
industry.
kidding me?
Just like that time in Nollywood industry when there was beef.
It's not only comedy or
Everywhere.
anything, no. As in, I have seen radio presenters. They will do the show and do the show well, and they're not on speaking.
And after, they will continue
so
the
funny.
fight.
You will let the show go on. The show must go on. All right, now let's get to the next story. Kanayo calls out Nollywood filmmakers. In what seems like a statement of fact, a veteran Nollywood actor, Kanayo, has cautioned filmmakers over misleading pictures of dressing and makeup in movies. The veteran, in a video he shared on his Instagram page, stated that most times filmmakers do not align with movie costumiers. Captioning the video, he wrote, many Nollywood producers paint the wrong picture of dressing, makeup in the movies, all in the name of fine picture. It's misleading. The reality is that many practitioners have not realized that filmmaking is part of agenda setting in national development, especially the culture and tradition of the people. The rich most times dress casually. Many are known by the expensive wristwatches, footwear, t-shirts, and agbada. It continued, how can a man be resting in his house, lying on the sofa, fully dressed? How can a woman be adorned with full makeup while cooking? Most of these ladies sleep with their wigs on, with applied full facial foundation. Ah! Who does that? He added in the same post that part of his PhD dissertation was about the role of Nollywood in shaping and sustaining a Nigerian cultural identity. He wrote, this is part of what my PhD dissertation is about, the role of Nollywood in shaping and sustaining a Nigerian cultural identity. You have just captured the essence of my research, asking us to be more realistic in the image we create. By doing so, the industry will become more credible and then acquire a more formidable character with which they cannot be ignored in the national and international agenda. This is what the music industry has done with Afrobeats. Now, they are all getting paid like they hit a jackpot. Nollywood can do better than them.
I agree with the costume things he said, some of it, because normally, on a normal day, you can't go to bed with full face of makeup. There are some things that you wouldn't wear to bed. And I feel like because right from time, this is what people have known, oh, in Nollywood, this is how they dress. When other people upgrade, maybe the editors or other sides, then the costumier too is supposed to upgrade. I've been on a set where someone brought an outfit for a cast member and the person said, no, I'm not going to wear this because this doesn't fit the character I've been given. And then the producer had to wade in and they had to find a way and they found another costume. So I feel like they need to do better. We're seeing better quality of movies now in Nollywood. We're seeing better storylines. We're seeing great movies. Our movies are winning awards in film festivals all over the world. But then we still have a lot of work to do, and I must commend those in Nollywood for how far they've come and all the good work that they've put into movie making.
Okay, so about this, so the first issue, first of all, I think is Instagram is a big problem, right? And I'll explain. I used to watch all these Korean movies and what's the other? this other Telemundo series. You know, I used to watch it. My major problem with this Telemundo series was that they don't sweat. They always look so prim and proper. They are all models. They are all fine. Even the poorest person there is looking so fine. So I feel like, is that how their culture is? Is that how everybody there is so fine? So the way they cast, you know, they cast models for their shoots, for their shows. Here in Nigeria, I think a lot of our, see, Instagram, the way you see Instagram, you see them with all the makeup and everything is almost the same way you see them in the movies. So they want to maintain that same look of how you see them on Instagram and then maintain it. But it's supposed to be the movies, and it has a point. Realistic, be real. You know, I've been on sets where they ask the actors to bring their own outfits, right? So instead of, because the costumer will call you and say, oh, do you have this, do you have this? Bring your own outfits. So at the end of the day, the actor brings what he wants to be seen in. What he feels like I will look good in, I will look great in. It's not what it's supposed to be in the script. You know, so it's lazy filmmaking at the end of the day when they do that. There are actually other movie makers that go to the extreme. They would tell you, give me measurements. They will ask you for everything. You know, they will say, there are blockbuster movies like that. They take their time, detail, they make sure that they sew all the outfits for you, everything you're going to wear, so you don't have anything. If you're not going to use makeup, you're not going to use makeup. If you like have all the pimple in the world, they want it that way because that's how it's supposed to be. You know, so we should learn how to do method acting. You know, a lot of actors do that too. Method acting, act it as it's supposed to be. Sweat, roll on the floor, do everything. Just be realistic with it because that's what we want to see on TV. So he has a point. Definitely.
I absolutely agree with Kanayo. Like, if you're going to do this, then get it done. Let it be well done. You know, not that you would be saying that you want to have foundation on when you're sleeping. That is not how it is supposed to be. And every time there is this, okay, was it not recently that Omotola Jalade said that they were there before the music industry, and I was saying it that day. In case people did not get what I was saying that these movies that they acted then, I'm not disputing the fact that they laid the foundation, but the quality, what they were acting there, I'm not saying that they did not act well too, but you cannot say that that is what has attracted the, you know, international
bodies and streaming lines.
You know, streaming lines and all that. So I am saying here that they can't even compare it to Afrobeat because that's exactly what Kanayo said. Afrobeat had to evolve
on its own.
So now you're looking at those people and then they look like people that you want to talk to, you want to be with, you want to have on your projects.
Just to buttress what you said, right? So Afrobeat was not the same it used to be back in the day. What changed was that we had more opportunities to better production, better mixing, better all that.
So the producers evolved. They
so
updated.
In Hollywood, in Nollywood actually, back in the day, the acting was perfect. Actors were even better, trust me, right? They were great.
Natural.
All we just needed was better equipment, better cameras, better all that stuff. And that's what we have now.
Okay, and that's all we can take on the entertainment news today, people. It is time for celebrity birthday shout out. First up in alphabetical order, Carlos Santana is 76 today. He is a Mexican and American guitarist who rose to fame in the late 1960s and early 1970s with his band Santana, which pioneered a fusion of rock and roll and Latin American jazz. He's received 10 Grammy Awards and 3 Latin Grammy Awards, and is most popular for the hit song
Maria, Maria.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Legendary right there. All right, Honeypot's friend, Dayo Amusa is a year older today. She's a Nigerian actress and singer. Although she acts mostly in Yoruba language films in Nollywood, she has also acted in several English language films. As a singer, she has also released a couple of songs in English, and I love that video where she was driving the luxury cars and everything, showing people that, yes, I can live my life, baby. Happy birthday to her.
Where's the party happening?
Let's ask Dayo. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Josh Holloway is 54 today. You might remember the American actor, model, and producer for his roles as James Sawyer Ford on the American television show Lost and as Will Bowman on the science fiction drama Colony. Other films to his credit include Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, Battle of the Year, The Dream Team, Sabotage, amongst others.
Yep.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Birthday. We also have Judy Greer, who is 48 today. Judy with the beautiful eyes is an American actress and director who is known primarily as a character actress. In films, she has acted in Carrie, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Jurassic World, Ant-Man, War for the Planet of the Apes, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Halloween, Halloween Kills, Hollywood Stargirl, and several television series. So it's the way she's in action flicks and then she's in horror flicks for me. Like, those are my, those are my all-time favorites. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Julianne Hough is 35 today. She's an American dancer, actress, singer, and songwriter. In 2007, she joined the cast of ABC's Dancing with the Stars as a professional dancer, winning 2 seasons with her celebrity partners. After leaving the show in 2009, she returned in 2014 to serve as a permanent judge on Dancing with the Stars and also on America's Got Talent. She made her acting debut in the 2010 film Burlesque, which was followed by leading roles in Footloose, Rock of Ages, and Safe Haven, amongst others.
Yes, yes.
Happy birthday.
to
Happy
her.
birthday.
Omar Epps is 50 today. He's an American actor most popular for his role in the film Love and Basketball. His television work and films include roles in series such as House, Shooter, This Is Us, and films like Juice, Traffic, Fatal Affair, and others. So I still remember Fatal Affair.
Basketball. It was just like yesterday.
Yep.
It's 50 already. Wow.
Happy
Happy,
birthday.
happy birthday. Paige Hurd is 31 today. The American actress is best known for a recurring role as Tasha Clarkson on the American sitcom Everybody Hates Chris. Other movies to her credit include Cradle to the Grave, Beauty Shop, while in television, she recently appeared in Tyler Perry's The Oval and Power Book 2 Ghost. Paige, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to her.
Still on our list of celebrity birthday shout-outs, Sandra Oh is 52 today. She's a Canadian-American award-winning actress, best known for starring roles in the medical drama series Grey's Anatomy and the spy thriller series Killing Eve, amongst many other notable roles. She also voiced roles in Mulan 2, Over the Moon, Raya and the Last Dragon, and Turning Red.
Sandra
Happy birthday to Sandra.
So, I just saw a clip. It was Chris Tucker. So there was this part in Russia where he went to see someone and they were fighting. I said, "Who is here? What's your name?" He said, "Me." And the guy, his name was actually me. He said, "No, I mean me." I said, "No."
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And of course, we're saying happy birthday to every single person who's celebrating today. I have a friend whose birthday is today, Akin Ogunbi. Happy birthday. I wish you the very, 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 very best.
Yes, I have an
birthday.
Egbon whose birthday is today too, Honorable Shegun Olulade. Happy birthday to you, sir. I wish you the very best and I hope you have a great day, okay?
Well,
All right.
I have no one whose birthday is today, but
Well, you can join
I wish
me,
everybody
Yeah.
celebrating today a happy birthday. Have fun out there and celebrate.
Righty, so it's time to hit the rewind button as we take a look back on this day in entertainment history.
Watch this.
You're sitting down somewhere and somebody keeps comparing you to someone. See your mate, see your... They don't deserve you. Let them go and meet the people that they're...
Of course.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for Social View, so be prepared to have a good time as we'll be looking at some of the crazy moments from the world of social media. Ladies, let's do this. Okay, the first one, there's an apple that looks like an onion on the inside. And it says, see what's in the inside the person where you they call apple of your eye. You go cry there.
Now, wow. And you know that they don't grow these apples outside. It's indoor. So it's possible that because it is synthetic, they just put some onions to grow.
So I just have a question. How do you know so much about these apples? The apples with onions, like they grow inside, they don't grow outside.
This is what you call fake love. This is deception.
Like, this is what I've been cooking for you.
Hey!
Let's just move on. We're not going to fight today. We're not going to fight. All right, next up, former showboy says, this rich man Pekin, they asked me, what's my favorite airline?
Hey!
I have a favorite airline there.
What's your favorite?
So I understand where this person is coming from. There are people who don't even have favorites because, of course, because of the money. The way Japan was complaining yesterday, they will go to Cotonou first before going to the UK. I don't understand though. So some people don't have favorites. So it is a rich man, especially this time around. It's a rich man's and this.
What's your
which one is
favorite?
the favorite?
The one that.
But in this case, person will be saying, I only boss they take go Ghana, go Cotonou, we never fly before. You're not asking him what's your favorite airline.
But OJ gets favorite though.
You don't get favorite. Now why you won't buy private
Edo Airways.
Yes.
It's very quick, fast.
Fast. Favorite.
They will just appear there.
Yes,
If
I agree with you.
Hey!
Okay, so let's check out the next one. And there's a chat between two persons. First person says, I sent 350. And the guy says, send a screenshot. And he sent a screenshot. He wrote it with his pen, $350. That's a screenshot.
Well, he just sent it now. A screenshot.
You
of
asked for a
350,
screenshot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Wow. Bless, I'll use this
You
for
send them.
I'll use it for any pot.
No, you can't use it for me. You know you cannot use it for me. And it's been a while you bought me pizza.
Yeah.
So
now let's go end the fight with
I
that.
don't even think that it's because of the situation of the country. Not think that you should send me flowers one of these days.
Let's just move on. Okay. If you like, continue pretending you don't like money. That boy will still leave you.
True. True. Very true. If you will leave, you will leave.
So, my love, this is the truth.
Enjoy yourself.
This right here is the truth. More so, I see that guys don't even really place value on people who are trying to help them.
Save their money.
Well, it is that person that is expensive, sophisticated, that their eyes will be doing wing.
And when she knows, they will give her. But you, where they from?
Come for tutorial.
I was watching
Come for tutorial.
I was watching a love blind date game, and the guy said, I don't want the babe. They asked him why. He said, the babe is so fine, everything, she's perfect, but he cannot afford her. I love that guy. He knew
So
what
can you afford honey pots?
me for honey. Answer that question.
Can you afford me? That's
Answer the question.
Answer the question by
Why are you
yourself.
pointing?
I was affording you since.
That's
What were you affording?
That's why we've been having problems back and forth. Because
Hey!
you cannot afford me. Look at me, still just saying that you've not even
See, your skin has changed. You see your...
Hey.
Let's just move on.
You shall want to enter this trouble.
Wait till we carry.
Let's not even fight today. We're not here to fight at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So next one is a chat. It says, I have a boyfriend. Someone, the person replies, I hope your boyfriend have you.
Thank you so much.
Are you dating your boyfriend?
So-
or is he dating you?
This is it again. I said, come for tutorial and pay.
Hey.
I will do my own for God.
Do
not assume that you have a boyfriend.
Yep.
It could be every three days. Like, just be checking whether you are on the same page with the person you call your
boyfriend or girlfriend.
Because
I mean, this
breakfast.
This reminds me of something.
Sex
So,
hot.
dating this person, right? And we usually have a time that we call each other. So at this particular time, I didn't call. It was just like 5 minutes, 10 minutes after the time. Person now calls and says, are we still dating?
Yes. Before. No, because you have a routine, and then if the routine don't change, something don't change
10
with that.
minutes after.
So that
She
I will
needs to
know
know.
whether to close your chapter and start another shop.
She needs to know her position, I
so
beg.
let's look at the last one. It's a status on WhatsApp, and the person wrote there, I can't sleep. Then the ex now updated the status.
No sleep for the wicked.
No sleep for the wicked.
Yes.
Of course.
It's something only pot can do.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
And I'm
yes.
not like that. But if I mean...
But honeypot can do
I
it.
can't.
No, honeypot, your handwriting is written there.
Only pot no
I
send.
can see her handwriting.
She knows send it. She could just give you as it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we have from the world of social media today on Social View, and also the first half of the show. We'll be back shortly. You haven't missed out on all the fun as we've got more in store for you, but you know what it is. Let's kick it off with the Chew It Off segment, as one of us will give an update on what's currently getting her fired up.
So, this is to parents out there, and I'm saying this with a good heart. So I saw a video, my sister sent me a video of someone who had a conversation with her child, or was it a video or a write-up? I think it was a write-up, a conversation she had with her child, and that brought about a conversation I had with a couple of people in the past. So this woman says that she was going out with her child, her first child, and she noticed her child was looking gloomy, and she asked her, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Mommy, I'm fine." She said, "No, are you okay?" And then she was like, "Yes, she's fine." And then she allowed her take her time. She allowed everything sipping. And then the girl just burst out and said, "Mommy, why am I always the one to suffer?" And then she thought about everything. And then the event of that morning came back to her mind. Apparently, the older siblings, when they have younger siblings, they're the ones who bear the brunt. The parents expect them to take care of their younger ones. They are kids. We understand that, yes, they will have that protection, but you can't just leave children together and tell one to take care of the other, because at the end of the day, you're already giving them a burden from childhood, and most of the time, they're supposed to be having fun. They're supposed to be growing and learning what life is about. So this woman said that morning, the older sibling said she wanted cereal, and then the younger one started crying. And she had to change everything. Instead of cereal, she gave them something else because that was what the younger one wanted. Then along the line, the older one painted something, was showing the mom, "Oh, Mom, I painted this, see." The younger one came from nowhere and tore it and was crying. She wants this, that. Apart from that, then the younger one said she wanted something else, and then the mother was about to bring it when the older one was like, "But she already asked for this," like earlier when she woke up in the morning. So it got to a point, the woman now thought about it and had to call her daughter, hugged her, and then she told her, she said, "You know we love you, yes. You know you are the firstborn and you have a younger one. But at the end of the day, things won't always go your way in life. And sometimes we know that, yes, we also need to compromise and give you what you want. You have a younger sibling, but sometimes you need to compromise so your younger one won't cry." And it got me thinking, a lot of people, especially firstborns, they always have to give up a lot of things because of their younger ones. And at the end of the day, because there's a younger one to pay attention to, most times they don't even get the attention that they want or that they feel they deserve. So this is just to tell parents to focus, try their best. I know it's not easy, but when you have more than one child, just try to focus on all your children. Try to find that balance, because that child has had that thing in her mind. And obviously that thing has been brewing, not just from that day. For her to have that outburst and start talking about things that happened that week, not just that day. So it's the way some people grow up. There are people that even now as they're adults, when we have conversations, they're like, that's my younger sister. If not for the fact that I love her now, when we're young, there were so many things. I'll say this, she did that on my birthday. Me, I did it, I won't lie. On my older sister's birthday, my birthday, June 29. My sister's birthday, July 10. My birthday is twice every year. Because after celebrating my own, they'll now buy birthday clothes for me on her birthday. I don't need to celebrate with her, but I must wear birthday clothes. So I understand, and all of this is coming from people's experiences and conversations I've had with people. So this is just tell parents out there that focus on your children and let each children have their own individuality and know that they are loved collectively and individually.
Yeah.
Well said.
The rant is actually really
Valid.
because gone are the days where you just give birth as if you're an animal. You know, you give birth to litters of children. Meanwhile, you're supposed to give birth to the people you can take care of, the people that you can give enough attention to. We're not animals, we're not goats, we're not dogs that we're going to give birth 10, 20, and we're not going to give them attention. Gone are those days. Now, see, is the kids you know that you can handle. Because we know, we've experienced how it is to not have certain attention, to not have love, because your parents are either working, they are busy, they don't have time for you at the time that you need that attention. So it's very important that children get that attention, because you need to know what's going on with their academics, what's going on with them psychologically, what's happening, is anybody bullying them, what's happening, are they feeling less of themselves, because they need to always know that they should be confident, they are one of a kind. There's no other person like them, you know. So we need to get to that level where we're not just giving birth anyhow. By the time you know that, okay, you're going to have 3 children, those 3 children, you will space them out, you will plan how you're going to have them. When they come, make sure that you give them that full attention. Because we've had situations like that. It's something that envy and jealousy has always been there. It happened even in the Bible. Joseph and his brothers, you know, oh, this one was the favorite, so the brothers sold him off because they felt, oh, that's the father's favorite. So it's something that has always happened, and it's just something that we should just make sure that we don't repeat the mistakes in our own time.
All right, so I'll just say that sibling rivalry is real.
Very
and, you know, it starts with the parents because these children, you think that they are small and they're not noticing anything. And it's very sad. It can be very depressing when you see siblings who are not together, who are not united. And most times, as I said earlier, it's the parents. They did not, they were not careful in bringing them up. They were not paying attention. They showed that they loved one more than the other or something. And they had their favorites, or they have their favorites still. And it's not just, so I don't know how, I think I would have to really, really salute parents who have children and none of the children would say, you will think you're the favorite. The other person would think that she's the favorite. You know, like that. Nobody sees one person like, oh, this is the favorite. And other people are less of, you know.
The love is balanced out.
It's balanced. In fact, any parent who achieves that, because perhaps you might even like a certain quality in this one and that one, but you're not showing it. You're treating them well, and in the long run, it pays. And you're going to have peace of mind. But when you have divided the family already by yourself, when they become adults, it's going to be a lot for you too. And in your old age, I don't know how you're going to do it, because because I've heard that some people had funeral for their parents, and one person did not come. Other people had at different places.
Or is it the ones that had different Ashoebi when it was supposed to be a family collective?
And this is supposed to be like the same mother who gave birth to all of these children for the same father.
That's just sad.
So
That's sad.
you can imagine that. It's just so sad. Yeah.
Okay, it's now time for a quick recap of the entertainment news for those that missed it earlier. We told you that this one, AY speaks on failed attempts to reconcile with Basketmouth. And we wish them the very best.
All right, we also told you Kanayo calls.
Would you call it a remix or a cover?
So I'm taking it back to what we talked about earlier. So you know how people were now coming for us like, Nigerian artists to copy and all that, and that is what we are talking about right here. But I still insist that that year, eyes were not open. Social media wasn't what it is right now. What's social media?
It was just on the birth of social media became a thing during Wizkid's, you know, like when Wizkid came out, that era Mehdi, social media was just coming. So that was the introduction of Facebook, introduction of Twitter, you know, YouTube was now just coming slowly.
Because, man.
The emergence of cyber cafe.
I was just saying that it's possible, you know, we're talking about Diamond Platinum making songs and copying, and it's the time and age where everybody can know that you are copying.
Of course,
That's
of course.
That's right.
Back in the day, like this song especially, I was saying that it's possible that till now, Rihanna has probably not even heard this song, this version of, you know, Umbrella. Because at that time, there was no social media, you know, and all that. So
Well, King OJ, news, guys, news reaching me right now. King OJ just told me that he played it to her. So, King OJ, did she like it? Did she enjoy it? Did she enjoy the song?
wow.
Yes or no,
Do
King
you-
OJ?
Okay.
it's okay. It's,
see?
it's OG. Where was OG
Okay.
when this? In fact, let's not.
Wow.
Said that they were in
Well,
the bedroom.
They did Mommy and Daddy. Yeah, they did Mommy and Daddy to the song, yes. So, talking about Mommy and Daddy. Growing up is one memory everyone would always love to visit over and over again. When we were young, innocent, and free. Yes, that period when nothing else mattered to us except to eat, laugh, and of course, play. Today, we will take a quick trip down memory lane and dive into those fun games we played back then as children. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Okay, number 1. After round 1, original
Another extra. Oh,
Hey,
too bad.
hey, you play this game with your finger. Every player picks a number. Once you hear after round 1, original paradise. If your number showed up on the table, you win. Crazy thing is the last person standing is the loser, and he or she will get slapped in the hand by others that played the game, and that slap, it dey pain.
Why did we like pain? Like,
Ha.
why were we slapping
Now do-
ourselves?
Honey, for don't choke.
I just feel like
Sorry,
You
sorry.
will not kill me.
You
will not.
One we're just on number 1 after round 1.
You
Hey,
made my saliva go the wrong way.
it's shocking.
I'll not talk to you again. Please, let's face front.
But that one was one that everybody wanted to win, because if you don't win, you know there are people that their hand is very hard. So when you miss, that's the end. But they would not want to miss.
the thing
Only
is,
for don't touch me.
no matter how you explain this game, some people
Will not
They don't
understand.
even know. They've never heard about it. You know,
Do you know it?
who are growing up,
Okay, the
Gen Z,
interns
like
know it.
OG, they don't know what after round.
All right, let's talk about police and thief. This was like Nigerian kids replicating action blockbusters. The game starts with a selection of those who would make up the police squad and thief team based on alphabet picked on paper. They are the good guys, police, and the bad guys, thieves. But the stolen object is imagined. The fun starts when the police squad chases after the thieves, and it gets more fun when a thief escapes and you have to chase again with your stick used as gun. The sound of gunshots that was made with the mouth was just epic.
So instead of using stick, water gun, you just carry your small water pistol and pew, 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 pew.
You know why this one is funny? Because we used to play this game. So you get one of my guy. Every time we play this game, we always put him as the thief. So
No, some people you
So
put
what
them.
sort of casting is that? You cannot be
he get one day the guy.
vex. Like,
Say, no,
why?
I can't be.
Everything. I can't be thief. Yes, now.
As I will say, boy, you look like thief.
No, that's not nice. That's not nice.
That's not fair
Sorry,
at
it
all.
was a joke. Oh. We're playing that here.
It
Think
was
that
fun,
is
no.
nonsense. You
It
cannot
was
be
fun.
rotating the cast.
Especially when
Did he become a thief in
I don't know.
especially when they sent you to buy egg and they are playing police and thief, and you're not going to enter their middle. Hey, I don't pity you. I will break your egg. Anyway, the next one is Tinko Tinko. It involves two partners facing each other, exchanging hands in a rhythmic pattern, while the theme song is done by both as the game goes on. Tinko, 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 tinko. The girls especially were good with this game. Very easy to play, but the higher the number, the likely your chance to miss it. In this game, a lot of clapping happens. Onifo, can you still play tinko? Tinko, tinko, tinko. No, Onifo, Onifo.
I never understood that game. It just-
You never understood.
was-
The ball looks like I'm just like this. Oh, it was fun.
It was actually
It was
fun.
a calculating game.
Only that these days, I don't
Yeah.
know whether, but
Social media,
with like
social media spoiled
2
everything.
rehearsals, I think I should be able to.
Of course,
remember.
you're a sharp learner. Sharp
All right, let's talk about I Call On. Yes. The game is sweet and competitive. If you called and the caller catches up with you, you will drop points. The person with the least points loses, and the game brings out the running skills in kids back then.
Yeah, so
Remind me of this one. I call on. Is it that one that they put something under you and then they will now run? You have to pursue them.
no, that one that you either choose numbers or you choose states in the country. So you say, I call on Ogun State. So if you are the one that they call, you have to stay in the middle of the circle. Once you're in the middle of the circle, you shout stop. So everyone is running wherever they've stopped. And then you can only jump, I think, like 3 times. So you do 1, 2, whoever you meet on the 3rd jump, that person will be the next person.
We got to do this game again because
I'm struggling to remember them.
Okay, last but not the least, 10-10.
10-10.
Everybody
I
knows
love
10-10. This was
Not
popular
everybody.
among girls.
I still don't.
They could form teams or play solo. The whole idea is to ensure you don't throw the same leg as your opponent. 10-10 involves a lot of hand and leg movement, clapping your hands against your partners in a fast rhythm and looking at it. It was also a lovely way to exercise. 10-10.
So who invented these games?
It's children like
human
you now.
beings.
How were
Because
they calculating?
Boredom.
no, because you have
boredom
to
won't
look
kill
for
them.
something to
Yes, pastime.
pastime, and that was it.
And boredom
And
wants
it
to
was
kill you.
very interesting.
Very.
That these days, when I see what they call game, but what you don't know, you don't know. So when you're telling them, oh, you missed, it's not like...
They will not understand.
Relate, but it's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, that reminds us of how we were too back in the day. Our parents would tell us they used to do stuff. I'll be like, we don't know what they used to go swimming. So they'll go to the river, stream, everything, do their own thing. So we didn't relate to
It
that.
made me remember
So
that
the one
one that you just said. One video that last sent to me, one nonsense video. One girl that went to tie broom on her leg
air,
by the
Nigerian
river.
the team
Like,
Little Mermaid.
Humans! And then
I was like, what?
I'm like, please, how can I unwatch this?
But remembering all these games, especially I call on, like it reminds me of a childhood memory where because you're trying to run as fast as you can,
Yeah.
they called this girl and she don't run go. She now started running back. So they were all fun times, and I'm sure
Yeah.
if you guys try them, you love them.
Banky's own first, and it was
Rita?
Rihanna's own.
The original.
So yeah, that's the original. So
original.
in case.
In case.
I was just saying, it's like Jay-Z, you know, and Rihanna. I love how he managed her, and then he's married to Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
So handling.
Two big artists.
I think
Female artists.
it speaks a lot, especially with the fact that, you know, Rihanna was just a greenhorn who's just coming into the industry.
Yep.
Some people or some spouse would not even have allowed their partner to sign because of their own insecurity. So I think I would say, yeah, salute to them.
And so far, we've not really heard any conflicting things.
No.
No, what I've not
Nothing.
heard.
And I think it's about respect there.
Yeah.
What I've not heard is a Rihanna and Beyonce collaboration. I don't think they've ever done anything.
Have they? Nope.
Nope.
OJ, message to your uncle.
Wait,
Well, we're talking business here. Wow.
business strictly. All right, so we just want to say a very big thank you to you, and you for being a part of the show today. It is the day I enjoy the most, Thursday, because of throwback music. It just brings back memories and all that, and I love. On behalf of these beautiful people, I don't know whether J. Paul is actually beautiful. I call him my cutie, but I used to when we were 18. Right now, we're no longer an item. And I'm saying this
Since when?
officially, but his name is Paul Ephraim. This is Kate. My name is Honeypot. And of course, our weekend started, and we will see you tomorrow, God willing.
Honey, Paul, you guys are not an item anymore. Since when?
Today.